Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Manchester police are now being compared to the Stasi, and with great reason. There is a 54-year-old grandmother called Helen Jones. She was very unhappy with her local council, and so she made a comment on Facebook. She was critical and said that she hoped they'd die. That's all she said. I mean, I'm going to guarantee one thing. They're going to, aren't they? Comes to us all one day. But she wasn't inciting anyone to go and do anything. She was merely expressing her opinion. And then later, there was a knock at the door. We've all been there. And there were two members of Manchester's constabulary, their finest, on the door. And instead of off catching burglars and murderers and rapists and all that sort of thing, they decided no, this 54-year-old grandmother was the real danger to the public for expressing her opinions. How dare she have opinions? I hear you say. What a terrible woman having opinions. And so they came in, they put the frighteners on her, and they made it clear that she will not be tolerated, saying things like that against the ruling regime. You do not threaten. But she did not threaten. She merely said she hoped they'd die, and her wish will come true one day. But she said that she's now effectively been silenced by the establishment. The frighteners were put on. The intimidation was real. They're recording it as a non-crime hate incident. But the important thing there is non-crime. So even the police admit that she's actually done nothing illegal. Well, if that's the case, why are they out putting the frighteners on a 54-year-old woman for expressing her opinion? It's because this country is becoming a police state, to which I can attest, as you know. She says, I'm now at the point where I can't say anything. I'm too scared to say anything. They said if I say anything like that again, it will be an offence and they will come and arrest me. It makes her sick, she said. Now, the response by Greater Manchester Police is obviously an over-response. It's come from political. You can guarantee it wasn't these two officers turning up at the door that made that decision. This came down from on high. This is probably a political push, as these things tend always to be. Because if your average man in the street had a phone, the police had said, I didn't like what that woman wrote, it'd be, yeah, never mind, sir, and put the phone down, and that would have been the end to it. Hell, it's hard enough reporting a crime that's a real crime, rather than just some woman saying something to which you disagree. Ian Duncan Smith, he described the police action as pathetic and called them thoughtless thought police. He said it's a waste of police time. It's absurd they went to speak to her. They should have dismissed it on the spot. Toby Young, who, incidentally, I'm just going to show you something. It's Free Speech Union. I got this. I got my packet through today, and I got that. Let me see if I can get that closer for you. Very hard to get that and look at I can't see through my own hand. You see that? Hard to. It's not focusing very well. But anyway, it's me pin from the Free Speech Union. Should put it on really, shouldn't I? But anyway, there we go. So yeah, Toby Young of the Free Speech Union said this is typical of the weird authoritarian atmosphere in which has grown up in this country. He said since Keir Starmer took control, good luck persuading Greater Manchester Police to send two officers to your house if you've burgled or your car's stolen. Say the wrong thing on Facebook and they clamp down on you. Immediate effect. Well, there we go. And of course, this thing's happening up and down the country. There isn't a place where it isn't. It's just Wild West now and awful. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Take care and be careful what you say. Bye.